And ain't gonna break us alone. You're dead in years. Oh, whoops. This is how it feels to fall in love with you, to always think of you, always dream of you. Dang it. Hey, Amanda. Hurts so much to fall in love with you. Hey, what's happening? Hey, Marine. I'm trying to stream to Twitch, but it still has me as a gamer on there. I want to tell you that. Stream manager, maybe? No. I imagine that this is how it feels to fall in love with you, to always think of you, dream of you. Yes, it hurts so much to fall in love with you. Let's see. Let me see. Thank you, Amanda. I don't know if y'all really sing, but y'all ever have days where you just want to feel music inside your soul where the speaker's just not enough? That's how I feel right now. Like, I need it against my ears. So I have my headphones on. Thank you for the heart me. And I'm listening to Leve right now. And I can sing her music okay. So I was like, all right, maybe I just do this. Alexa, next song. Ooh, it stinks though. What is this? Alexa, next song. Alexa, play Leve on Spotify. That's not what I said. Thank you for the popular vote on TikTok. Thank you guys. Oh my goodness, I have a lot of people watching me right now. That's crazy. Thank you for being here, everybody. All 12 of you. I feel like I'm talking to a classroom. This is my painting I've been working on, inspired by The Kiss by Gustav Klimt. And also Sleep Token and Leve and Goldford. It's like inspired by all the things plus personal stuff in my life. So this is what I'm doing to get out those feelings. What the heck is this? I mean, it's not that bad, but this is not what I was hoping for. Alexa, play Beautiful Stranger on Spotify. Wait. I also have these that I want to work on. And I want to start a big painting of a vessel from September. But I'm not ready for that yet. I really feel like that needs to be my reward for finishing all this stuff. Second, didn't want to be rude. I tend to fall in love. Stranger sitting right there, a newspaper stuck to his chair. It is. It's inspired by the painting The Kiss. It's my version of The Kiss. Hey, Angelina. So the problem is that these not. I need new brushes to use. Let's see. I guess I could use this. I need to put out some new paint. Beautiful stranger will have to remain a stranger until I see him again. Sorry, I'm still getting ready, you guys. It's fate we collided right then back there. I wonder if he felt the same thing too. Innocent crush on a morning commute. What if I got... Could you lay down, dog? Just stand up and ask for his name. Aw, that's cool. I'm glad you're here. TikTok is pushing my lives to you. A stranger until I see him again. See him. My beautiful stranger over to a love that can. Aw, thank you. You love my vibes. I'm glad. Thank you for that. I always feel like I'm just being a fool on here. Lay out my palette. I'm starting to use my wooden palette again. I don't know how much better it'll be or not, but I'm going to lay out my paint now. So let's see. Go away, Chrissy. I've been with you part of the day. What's up, girl? I'm going to lift up my blue. Slap it on down. Oh, I'm so lazy. I could just pull out some new paint and I don't want to. No, girl, go away. That you're older, but what can I do? Leave in the morning, forget that I surely fallen up in a case of fragile glass. Yes, I am, Russell Reacts. It's time to shadows let me shadow into you. Thank you. Are you talking about the vessel painting or this one? This one literally has fire in it. So slow, your skin on my skin. The room is spinning, nerve on my bone. I'm shaking, oh no. I'm talking though I shouldn't be. I lost all sensibility. Ooh, I've never been so fragile. Well, thank you for switching over to Twitch, Sanda. I know I don't really have anybody watching me over there, so I appreciate it. Which one's better? The view on the TikTok, right? On the TikTok. I sound like an old person. I wanted to run with you until the midnight. I'm so Snow White singing with their birds. Thank you. I consider that a compliment. To dust as I just wait. Someone surround me like you did that night. I still remember the soft candle glow, the music so slow, your skin on my skin, the room kept spinning under my nose. You turn on my phone, I'm losing you, I shouldn't be, I lost all sensibility. Ooh, I've never been so fragile. Ooh. How high does that go? Ooh. Twitch lags? Y'all are the birds? Oh, that's cute. I don't know if anybody wants to hear me sing, but I'm sorry. I just feel like I have to today. And I was streaming earlier listening to Sleep Token and painting, so maybe I'll switch it over to that eventually, but I feel like I gotta get it out of my system and sing songs that I know I can sing. What should I sing next? Alexa, play I Wish You Love by Leve on Spotify. That's not what I said. Alexa, play I Wish You Love by Leve. That makes me sad. That is not what I said. Alexa, play I Wish You Love by Laufey on Spotify. By May the Bunny? That is not what I said. Maybe it's good. Sounds like the same song, just a different person. We'll see. Alexa, play I Wish You Love by Laufey on Spotify. Two bluebirds in the spring, I'll give your heart a song to sing, and a kiss for more than this. I wish you love, and in July a lemonade to pull you into my head, and wish you health and more than well. I wish you love. My breaking heart and I agree that you and I could never be. With my best, my very best, I set you free. I wish you shelter from the storm, a cozy fire to keep you warm, and most of all, when snowflakes fall, I wish you love. Hey, Melanie. I wish you love. my breaking heart, and I agree that you and I could never be. My best, my very best, I set you free. I wish you shelter from the storm, a cozy fire to keep you warm. But most of all, when snowflakes fall. But most of all, when snowflakes fall, I wish you love, love, love. How many of these should I do? Hey, Go Fast Racing. Cheers to you too. Ooh, something stinky? I think my cat just went to the bathroom. Ugh. Sorry, that's gross. Hope none of y'all are eating right now. You know what? I'll go ahead and play Sleep Token and sing Sleep Token. I know everybody wants to hear that probably. I can't sing like Vessel though, but I feel like I need to have music in my ears tonight. Alexa, play Sleep Token on shuffle on Spotify, starting with Caramel. Yes, that worked. I didn't know that would work. That foot on the line, I'm not gonna be there, tripping on the grapevine. Can sing the words while I cry into the bass line. Wear me out like Prada, devil in my detail. I swear it's getting harder, even just to exhale. Backed up into corners, bitter in the lens. I'm sick of trying to hide it. Anytime I take my so stick to me like caramel. Walk beside me till you feel nothing as well. There's a... Hey, thank you for the rose. Hey, Sloppy. I wish I knew the word, but I don't. Sorry. Just to get a rise from me. Just up, but I ain't seen. Thank you, Eli. My life is 2020 hindsight. Once was on a button, nothing that top line. Don't mean it, then I understand. But I'm still glad you came, so let me see those hands. Stick to me like caramel. Walk beside me till you feel nothing as well. I just realized he's too fat here. I need to bring her dress over some or something. Or maybe I'll leave it. I don't know. Sweetest dreams are bitter when there's no one left to tell. Too young to get bitter over it all. Too old to retaliate like before. Too blessed to be called ungrateful, I know. So I'll keep dancing along to the rhythm. This stage is a prison, a beautiful nightmare, a war of attrition. I'll take what I'm given, the deepest incisions. I thought I got better, but maybe I didn't. It's the hard part. So I'm wondering. Tell you what you came for. Oh, gross. Thank you. I was inspired by The Kiss by Gustav Klimt. I am inspired. So this is an interpretation of The Kiss by Gustav Klimt. Totally different though. My own twist on it with my own stuff that's going on in my own life, plus music that I've been listening to, like Sleep Token and Leve and Goldford and some other stuff. I started making a playlist for it actually because I've been inspired by several songs. So I'm incorporating all of that stuff. Like initially it was Gustav Klimt and The Apparition by Sleep Token. That was my original idea, but since then I've had other songs kind of infiltrate my mind and be like, that would actually be really cool in that meeting. So actually what I'm working on right now is I am making the base for his costume, for lack of a better word. And I'm gonna put playing cards on his outfit, which is very different than how The Kiss is, the original painting, but that is significant in my life for multiple different reasons, because playing cards used to be, well, they still are using cartomancy, which is like tarot card reading, it's divination, and they have specific meanings, so I'll be attributing specific cards to his outfit from the 52 deck of cards, and I'm trying to decide right now if I'm going to make his whole thing like mostly dark or if I'm going to make it mostly bright, because in the original painting they're both mostly gold, but I think I was going for mostly blue, but I do have silver on the outside of mine, and I didn't even notice in the original painting until I really took a good look at it. There's lots of little swirls, so that's what all these swirls are here, and there's like little dots and stuff, but I haven't done that, so I don't know if I'm going to do that. Thank you. And I'm singing Sleep Token because I love Sleep Token. And I just feel like I need music in my ears today instead of thank you, Go Fast Racing says nice way of doing the fire. Paint plenty of motorcycles and hot rods these days, but was classically trained by grandma since before I could walk. That's awesome. Shadows, and it feels like falling into the deep. Oh, he has an arm. Hold on. What do I paint his hands as? Shoot. Okay, I need to think about this. Is he going to be a skeleton too? Because she's got her arm like this, and he's got his arm or his hand like this. Should I do that? Flames are common requests in the hot rod and bike worlds. I believe it. I actually just designed a tattoo for somebody. It's a painting, but it's got flames on it. Y'all want to see? I know there's not that many people watching me anymore. Nobody told me I could. Oh shoot! Sorry. What happened? To you, it's like you're screaming to me. And nobody told me I could love myself when it all looks like heaven, but it feels like hell. So This is the one I was working on earlier today. It's this one is gonna be a tattoo for somebody. Don't know when, but that's what I was doing earlier today. I'll let you guys see it on YouTube and Twitch, and then you guys on TikTok. I'm gonna go set that down. I also worked on my blood moon painting today too, which is very red. Y'all want to see that? I don't know if anybody cares to see it, but I'm gonna show y'all anyways. Y'all want to stick around to see. Woo! It's still very wet. I'm a little nervous holding it. I'm gonna get glue all over me, but basically, this is what it looks like. Can y'all see it? I don't know if y'all can see it. I'm so getting paint on me right now. I'm scared. Okay, I'll set this back down. Sorry. It's too big for me to really have a hold on it, a good hold, without doing this. Oops. Okay, I'm gonna try to wipe off my hands now. I don't know. Ah! Man, I need to get organized here. Thank you. No, this is all wet. Ooh, Ghost. I like this song. Lacrima, or however. I know y'all can't hear it, sorry. Alexa, play The Apparition by Sleep Token on Spotify. Some of my painting's already dry. This painting. But I'm continuing to paint on it. What could you leave me with that? Oh, happy birthday, Kenneth. Everybody go follow Kenneth. He's a painter as well. You will disappear just as I awake. A whisper in my ear. All I believe, somewhere in the past, something was between you and I, my dear. It remains with me to this day, no matter what I do. Thank you. You're welcome. All right, I'm gonna go lighter. I'm gonna make something kind of whitish. So if y'all stick around, I'm going to start a new painting of Vessel probably tonight. The new Vessel, but I don't know. It's probably gonna be later. I don't know how much of this one I'm gonna work on, but I've been trying to work on everything, try to get everything done soon. So let's make trouble in the dream world. Hijack heaven with another memory. No, make the most of a turning tide. Just with what's left of the burning silence. Don't wait, 'cause this could be the last time you turned up in the reveries of my mind. Up to the suicide frequency. No dreams to leave me empty. Somewhere in the past, something was between you and I, my dear. With me to this day, no matter what I do, this wound will never heal. Why are you never real? The shifting states you follow me through. Unrevealed. Just let me go or take me with you. Make trouble in the dream world. Hijack heaven with another now. Make the most of the turning tide. Just get one's left going inside. And don't quit, cause this could be the last time you turn up in the reveries of my mind. I'll wake up to suicide. Know your dreams still leave me empty. It's like I have to just make up stuff here. That's hard for me. Oh, and there's squirrels in here. So really, I painted that wrong. That needs to be silver. Where's my silver paint? Got my silver. Oh, you know what? I'm gonna add something here. And another world, I am a feeling close to the end. So come on, out from underneath who you are. Come on now. You know that it's hard to go ahead and wrap your arms around me, arms around me, arms around me. Go ahead and wrap your arms around me, arms around me, arms around me. Go ahead and wrap your arms around me, arms around me. Go ahead and wrap around me. On your cupboard, my mellow, red glass on my life, dark light on my culture, stop on my life, star of my chest and hide out in the vents. My blood beats so alive, might bite right through your lenses. Midnight in my mind's eye, drowning out the daylight. Godspeed to my enemies will be asking for their calls, and you know the behavior. Said the Savior, glory to the leader. Drama for the neighbor. Arms around me. Go ahead and wrap your arms around me. Arms around me. Arms around me. Go ahead and wrap your arms around me. Some close feel dead, God's face does full of your last dark days and all distance and golden flecks of hellfire and it's ooh, I didn't paint that circle. Whoops. Living past your half-life, you lockstep with the universe, being lovers in your afterlife. You know, different bottles below. No matter what you do, no matter where you go, you might be the one to take away the pain and let my mind go quiet. And nothing else is quite the same as how I feel when I'm at your side. Come on, out from underneath who up. Come on now. You know that it's time to end So this is inspired by The Kiss by Gustav Klimt, and it's also inspired by music that I listen to, like The Apparition by Sleep Token and my personal life. So this is my interpretation of The Kiss. Let me see if I can show you real quick. And nothing else is quite the same as how I feel when I'm at your side. Dang it. Hold on. That's a bad one. I'll do this. Alright, you see that? It's inspired by this painting. You can kind of see the resemblance. I don't know if you've seen this before. It's pretty famous though. So that's my inspiration. Anytime it sees my hand, it's gonna pop up. So I think I'll cut it out now. Let's see. Alexa, play Sleep Token on Shuffle on Spotify. Where is that? Oh. Where are the little guys at? They're up here? You take the dark and call me out of home. I picture you when you are all alone. I know how we got here. I know how we got here. I am the shadow passenger. I am the intake of breath, so sure that I know you better. Just wanna know you better. If you wanna give, then give me all that you can give. From the darkest impulses in there, you wanna give me anything again. Give it again. So I need to choose other colors to use. Number 5 before you do. I'm not singing good today. And then it'll be light again. I wanna taste you better. I wanna taste you better. I will be watching for your enemies to let them know that they contend with me. I wanna know you're out there. I wanna know you're out there. If you wanna give, then give me all that you can give. All the darkest impulses in the air. You wanna give me just wanna do anything you all that I can get. Want all the distances and do you wanna feel anything. So also this painting represents like everlasting love, that no matter what, you still love the person that you love, even if they're shrouded in mystery or you're not sure they exist. It may feel like hell sometimes, but even hell's not that bad, right? Because the white roses here, they symbolize purity and stuff. I know there's other things they symbolize that I was like, yes, that's what it means. And there's this aura around them that's silver. Actually, I forgot what silver means, but there's a meaning for basically everything in my painting. But like everlasting love is the main idea, and that even in hell, you still love that person. Like I said, I made a playlist. I've started making a playlist of songs that inspired this painting as well, that kind of go along with my life. Even when it seems like you shouldn't love someone, you know, sometimes it's like there's this uncertainty and you're not sure if you should or not, but you still do. Let me in, 'cause I am a fire. You are dry as bone. You are taking your time. You are so, and I know we instigate, go back and forth, lacerate, 'cause you can remember only when you're alone. I am granting you more than the death that I... Ooh, this is pretty. I just mixed the silver with Prussian blue. That's so pretty. I wish y'all could see this in person. It's like shiny, pretty blue. It's pretending you just can't resist the violence. You need the melody, I only need the silence. Each time we battle the blood and the fury takes us a little higher. That you believe I still refuse to shelter me in the danger. I'm a long way from home. You are one of them that me, but you're now on your own. I hate the way you look at me when I'm not understood, 'cause you can remember only when you're alone. I'm granting you more than the death that I owe. exhausted by all this pretending we just got resisted by love. You need the melody, I only need the silence. But each time we battle the blood and the fury takes us a little higher. School's falling. But nothing there will stop you leaving. Quiet when I'm coming down, I'm on. Like a light, so like a light, like a light. You know too much already. Only hurt you if you let me. Friend, but keep me closer. And I'll call you when the party's over. When I'm coming home and I'm on my own. I cannot say I like it like that, like it like that. I cannot say I like it like that, like it like that. I cannot say I like it like that, like it Alexa, never mind. Dang it, not playing music anymore. Alexa, connect to my Beats. Alexa, Play The Night Does Not Belong to God by Sleep Token on Spotify. That's what was just on. My daylight with angels at your side in order. No It's probably weird to have music on in here, right? And you remember everything only till the sun recedes once again. And the night comes down like heaven. 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 The whites of your eyes turn black in the low light, and turning divine, we tangle endlessly like lovers entwined. You know for the last time you will not be mine. So give me the night, the night, the night. The night comes down like heaven. 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 There's a lot of squares. I didn't realize that. Just how many squares there are. Aww. Spotty internet here in one of my workshops. Big property, painting some postcards for the free pile. That's cool. So I'm just basically body doubling with you. Is that what you're saying? I'm there for ambiance. That's cool. Hey, babies are overrated. Thank you. I feel like eating something now. Man, my phone's already at 54%. Boo. Lights of your eyes burn from across the room. And I'm not here to be the savior you long for, only the one you love. I don't know why I did this so light blue. This needs to be dark. Eyes of the friend. I think I was gonna keep the whole thing dark, but I think I'm gonna make them both blue. Show me those pretty white jaws. Show me where the delicate stop. Show me what you've lost and why you're always taking it slow. Show me what wounds you've got. Show me love. Show me those pretty white jaws. Where the delicate stop. Show me what you've lost and why you're always taking it slow. Wounds you've got. Show me love. Oh. Thank you guys so much for liking the live and for sharing and everything. Y'all are awesome. You and I believe we are loved, curious and always provoked by pre-loved unattended. So I gotta decide which of these squares are gonna be poker cards, or what do you call it? Playing cards. Bum, bum, bum. Hey, Abby. Eyes of the predator as you move toward the door. Oh, show me those pretty white jaws. Show me where the delicate stops. Show me what you've lost and why you're always taking it slow. Show me what wounds you've got. Show me love. Show me where the delicate stops. Show me what you've lost and why you're always taking it slow. You've got. Show me love. Show me those pretty white jaws. It's very possible. I've been working on this painting for a long time. Abby just asked, is this the painting you were showing yesterday, I think? I'm trying to finish it. Chrissy. Thank you. You really think so? I'm like tripping over here, like wondering if it looks okay or not. Definitely looks very different than the inspiration. And I'm having to make some decisions about it. Like, it's weird because it's abstract. I'm not too used to doing that. And I'm not doing a direct copy of the kiss either. Thank you. I really appreciate that. Yeah, I'm trying to figure out how many. Alexa, next song. How many playing cards I want to put on here. Maybe it should be like a poker hand. Like as many cards are in a poker hand for a certain kind of poker. With maybe a joker in there somewhere. Maybe two. Maybe more than that. Come to think of it, maybe she should have a couple of playing cards on her too. Maybe she should have the joker cards. Maybe I can squeeze. Yeah, she's got some squares. I think. Yeah, on some of them. I gotta decide which ones. I'll probably have to make some of these squares a little bit bigger to be cards. All right, I'm gonna try to clean this brush off a little bit and grab some of this. I'm trying to decide where to put this color. There's a couple places I could put it here, I guess. Those could be her cards because those are the main two squares. Alexa, play something else. An ace or a joker? For the big one? So this in the original painting has swirls in it. I was thinking of leaving it alone, but I like that idea of maybe making it a card. It could be a joker, and that actually would fit really well, I think. I'm just gonna make it more rectangular now with that idea. Thank you. Put in red like graffiti, me too. For why? I don't know what Alexa's playing, but I'm not a fan right now. I'm gonna go grab a snack real quick, I think. I'm hungry. Alexa, stop. We can have a little Q&A and I can talk about my painting while I eat raisins. Where are my raisins? Okay, there. Anybody have questions? What? Go away, dude. Just block somebody on Twitch. That was rude. What would the Me Too be for, Ghost? If I put it in red. Is anybody watching me on YouTube and Twitch? A little bit. Got 2 people over there. So, if you're just joining, this is my painting that's inspired by Gustav Klimt's The Kiss. It's about everlasting love and trying to trust it, even though it feels like it might be painful at times. And having faith in something that you can't see, which is hard, but you feel it. That's what this painting is about. My intention is to add playing cards on these figures, which has a couple of different meanings. The game poker has a meaning in my life for like 3 different ways. But also, you hear the term poker face. And I have a character, like, in a series that I'm doing that I'm calling Poker Face, which is, ooh, I see her with heart cards. Ooh, that would be cool. That would actually really fit, because I did another painting with Poker Face that had 2 heart cards he was holding faced out. They were heart aces. Or one of them was a heart ace. One of them was. So, I used to work for a poker place. I know somebody who plays poker. And also, in relationships, there's this idea of you can play games with someone. You can show them your cards, so to speak. But if somebody has a poker face, you can't really tell what they mean. Or if they really mean it, you know? So that's kind of where it's coming from. But also it could be being seduced by a feeling in general. And this figure is in elation, but also screaming. It's this dichotomy, I guess, of anguish and elation, and feeling like you're being stripped of everything. So you're your most vulnerable state, you know, being like a skeleton. It's down to the bones, and you feel it in your bones, right? Like, this is how I feel. I don't know what to put in her circles yet. In the original painting, it looks like there's clusters of flowers. Maybe they could be clusters of hearts, maybe? Thank you, Abby. Abby says, right, okay, I like how you have those different perspectives, very deep. Thank you. There's a lot that's gone into this. And it's kind of building on ideas that I've had before of my other paintings. Something traumatic happened to me, and I had to paint it out. I became very sad, and I don't want to start crying. I feel like I'm going to. I became very sad, and had to paint out my feelings. So I created a series of somebody losing the game, giving up, feeling weightless, but also forlorn. And it could be somebody else. It could represent me, this poker face figure. In my mind, it mostly represents somebody else, but I also see myself in it. And I also see myself in the situation that I'm thinking of. Oh, really? Do you think that they should have hearts in them also here? I could do that. That would be cool. In the little circles. It really helped me starting to make that series. I have several more ideas to build on that. I'm a little bit afraid to do it because I know that when certain people see them, they're going to know what it's about. That scares me a little bit, but I still feel like I need to do it because of the scenarios that I want to paint the poker face in. As long as this continues, I will probably continue to paint this figure. And this is very different from my other paintings because if you've seen them, I've got one that's It's Okay to Cry, Angela, really goes to show how important these paintings are to you. Thank you. I'm trying not to, though. I don't really want to cry right now. It adds character to them. So I was about to, but we'll see. I don't know. Maybe I will. But it was a big deal, and it was very traumatic for me. Even if it's not like traumatic to other people, what happened to me, it's like, okay, I'm trying to think of how to phrase this without giving everything away. So when you have feelings and you feel like you know something, and then you confront it, and then it's almost as if you're being gaslit about it, that's really hard to handle. And that's what I feel kind of happened to me. So, and it's not happened just once, it's happened multiple times to me by multiple people. And that's really frustrating because then you start to question your reality. And is it real, right? So that's why this painting is inspired by the apparition, because it's like, why are you never real? You know, that statement in the song. It's so relatable to me to have that idea of like, why are you never real? Because you believe so strongly that something could be real, and then it's like smoke and mirrors, and then it's like, what yeah. So last year was really tough for me, the latter half of the year, and that's when I started painting these kinds of paintings, and I will probably paint them for, like I said, perpetuity, unless something changes. I don't foresee it changing. But it really has helped me to paint out my feelings about them. Like, I almost immediately started painting. Like, I almost immediately got an idea after all that stuff happened. And it was really tough. Like, I couldn't even really eat anything. Like, I'm so lucky that I had a friend that sent me, like, she bought me food and made sure to send it to my place because I was so freaked out I couldn't do anything. And she didn't even ask. She was like, what's your address? I'm sending you food. And she didn't even ask me. I mean, I think she asked me like what kinds of things I like to eat, and then I told her a couple places, and she found one that was close to me. But then she basically just bought me like a whole, like, 2 meals, because she was like, this will feed you for at least 2 days. And I nibbled on it. I didn't really eat, but I was really stressed out. So glad to be in the place that I'm in now because I'm better able to deal with it. I still have days that are hard, but I definitely didn't think that I would be able to be in the place that I am mentally right now or emotionally. But painting has always been there for me. It's like the one constant, you know. If nothing else, painting has been there for me, and it's not a person, but it's so helpful, and that's why I always encourage people to create, because it means so much to be able to have an outlet for your emotions. Otherwise, I think I would probably just be wallowing by myself in my room on the floor. Like, it's a horrible feeling, to feel like your world isn't real. And then it feels like hell sometimes. But then sometimes it doesn't feel like hell. It feels like heaven and passion, you know? So, like, that's what it could be, both. it's both passion and hell, but also like this eternal embrace that will never end. So yeah, I feel like I'm rambling, but maybe that is interesting to somebody. I don't know. But that's where this story comes from, ultimately. Two people playing their own version of game in a way. Aw, Abby. I'm sorry you've gone through these things. Very relatable, Ange, and you can see how far you've come. Got me crying over here, girl. Aw. Thank you for sharing in my misery, I guess, and my elation. You know, because it's like after that stuff happened, I had a few days where I was very happy because even though it was so hard going through those tough emotions, I did have moments of clarity where I was like, you know what? It's okay to love someone and to just let them be. You don't have to expect anything from anybody, but just to love them. And that's okay. And that brought me a lot of peace. So, I mean, that's also how I feel about this. Like, somebody can show you that they care and you can love them and it's okay. And it's really hard when you've been traumatized to like open yourself back up to that. And I completely relate to that. So, as hard as it was, I wasn't asking for change. I was asking for clarity. And I didn't get it, really. I got confusion. And I don't like being confused. But then my own clarity was, it's okay to love someone. You don't have to stop loving someone just because you didn't get what you were looking for. You can still love them and trust that there is care there. I just joined again, but I'm so proud of you for your view on hardships and the things you've been through. I can see the way you've turned it into art, and it's so beautiful. I'm glad you have Sleep Token. You deserve them. Thank you. Honestly, I'm really glad I have Sleep Token too, because I leaned hard into music after that. I will say though, probably that first month, I hardly listened to any music because everything reminded me of everything that I was going through, and I just couldn't handle it. I missed the music so much, but that first month, maybe month and a half, I hardly listened to it, especially Sleep Token. Like, that's why sometimes now when I listen to Telomeres or like Rain, I start ugly crying hard, guys. Like, even Missing Limbs. Most of the time, I'm fine. But every now and then, I get bad in my feelings about things. I feel like I'm talking like a kid these days, but I do. I get really emotional sometimes about everything, and I'm like, what am I even doing? But then I just always fall back to I'm loving. And we try so hard to find love, and it's like, maybe I'm the love I'm looking for now, you know? And it's okay to give into the love that I give without expecting anything in return. You can't change anybody. You can't make somebody see something they're not willing to look at. And that's okay. You can love people where they're at without making them love you back. Or without making them realize that they do. Because they have to come to that realization on their own, in their own time if they want to. So I just keep being me and keep pressing on, being proud of myself for still caring despite it all. Who's chopping onions? Aw, you needed to hear that? Maybe I'm the love you're looking for. Maybe I'm the love I'm looking for. That hit different, Ange, honestly. Aw, thank you. I'm glad it helped you. Thank you, Kenneth. Who the hell is chopping onions? Your point of view on things really makes sense to me. I've been going through something similar, and I thank you. Thank you for saying that. Aw, thank you. I'm glad to help. It's been really rough, and I'm very lucky to have had the upbringing that I had to help me with the tools to get through things. I definitely had a harder time with things like this when I was younger. Now that I'm approaching my 40s, I'm not going to say it's easy, but it's getting easier to deal with the motions of everything. It's just really hard because when I am attached to somebody, I get really attached for years, and it doesn't, like, I'll try to stop. It doesn't matter if I don't see someone, and I'm not creepy about it. Like, it's not like I'm a stranger to whoever I'm attached to. Or that they're a stranger to me. They're not. They're very close to me. But it's not like something I can just give up. Even if I go months or years without talking to them. That's just how my brain works. That's how my emotions are, and it's a blessing and a curse sometimes, I feel. But it's really hard when you think you know what's going on, and then it's turned on its head because you're confronting it. It's very agonizing, I guess, is the best way to put it. Woo! See, I almost started crying, but I didn't. I'm proud of myself. I know tears are good. I just don't feel like crying right now. I cried the other day, so I feel like I'm good with crying right now. And I have cried on my lives before. It's embarrassing, but I know it's not that bad to do. But I do have to decide, is he going to have skeleton hands too? He has 2 hands. Maybe he should have skeleton hands. It's not that hard. It just feels weird to do this. Can you kind of tell that he's got a skeleton hand? You don't have to answer, by the way. Hey, Chevy, thank you. Hey, I'm on your For You page. Cool. Question, does it ever just feel good when you just, like, accept things as they come? Yes, it's actually better that way because I feel like I'm living in the moment when I accept things as they come, but it's very hard to do that. Thank you. It's very hard to live in the moment and just accept things as they come, but the more that I do that, it's easier to do that, honestly, if you keep track of what you're grateful for, especially like every day. So I was doing real good when I was keeping a gratitude journal. That changed my life. Every time I've kept a gratitude journal, it has changed my life within 2 weeks. I kid you not. And it grounds me and keeps me in the present moment so much more easily. Do you offer your paintings up for sale? Yes, I do. Thank you for asking. Grant me the serenity to accept the things I cannot change. Exactly. And like I said, just acknowledging that it's okay to love, that was a huge deal to me the day that I realized that. I was like, hold on a second. I've heard people say that grief is just love with no place to go. And when I realized that I still had love, and it's not like a person was gone. The person's still there. I could still love them. I was like, there's nothing wrong with that. And I was judging myself for it, because when I didn't get clarity or the reciprocation that I was hoping for, in that clarity that I was longing for, I was like, I shouldn't have these feelings then. They should just go away. And the feelings don't just go away. So yeah, I felt a lot better when I was like, you know what? I can have my feelings. It's okay for me to feel these. And I deal with my feelings as they come every day. And most of the time, honestly, since that happened, things have gotten a lot better. A lot better. And I don't know if I'm delusional or not, but I'm here for it. Whatever's happening in my life is good. It's good enough for me right now. Thank you, Sunflower. Thank you, Chevy. I do offer payment plans as well, just so you know that's an option. But I do custom paintings also, so. Aw, thank you, Sunflower. I'm glad that helped you. Thank you, Chevy. Definitely not delusional, just very in tune with yourself. I mean, I'm trying. Yeah, I offer payment plans. That painting I did of Vessel's mouth that's behind this easel, somebody paid me, and they paid it off. So I'm going to mail it to them soon, hopefully in the next week or so. But it took them several months to pay it off. I worked out a special payment plan just for her because she was really wanting it. I can't do math off the top of my head. It was over 1,000, but it wasn't more than 2. It was like somewhere in between. I don't remember exactly. I'm sorry. I think it's a 18 by 24 though. So if you look on my commission prices, you might see that size there. I just don't remember. I don't remember, and I don't want to do math right now. I know that might sound bad, and I should want to sell my work, and I do, but it's late and my brain's not thinking mathematically right now. But I did just pin a new video that I made the other day of my commission prices with certain standard sizing. Okay. I'll let y'all go check. Oof. I just started thinking about other things that have happened in my life, and I got that rush of like, why do I deserve this? Like, what did I do to deserve this? That's a hard feeling when that comes up. What? I have 77 followers? That's amazing. Thank you. I survived. That's what I did. Yeah, but sometimes you don't want to have to survive it. Like, I'm glad, I guess. But, like, what's it for? With some of the things I've been through, like, why? I don't know. I do try to find the meaning in things, and sometimes things just don't make sense. Like, you try to be a good person, and then bad things happen, and I'm not saying I'm perfect or anything. I try not to be perfect, but I try to be a good person. I try. I've definitely done things in my past that I'm not proud of. But I don't know. Thank you for following me. Yeah, it's inspired by Klimt for sure. Thank you, Abby. I try to increase my prices every couple of years. If I if I were to get really popular and this became my full-time job, absolutely like 100% without me worrying, because right now I'm gonna be honest, I'm negative in the bank pretty bad, and I owe my friend money too. So I'm stressing, and I'm here just painting my feelings out and rambling because I'm just trying to live. And things should be better for me right now. And I think I'm just manifesting the lack of things that I should have right now. And that's pretty crazy because, like, my whole life situation changed, and I was like so excited. And I was thinking, oh my God, this is going to be so great. I can save money, blah, blah, blah. And here I am, like, in the hole, like, kind of a lot. I've not ever been this in this way, and it's embarrassing. And I don't even, like, I don't say that for pity or anything. It just is how it is right now. Like, somebody literally just messaged me and was like wanting me to do art for free for them, and seemed to be kind of upset that I was not wanting to do it. And I'm like, it's not even that. It's not even like paying me for my work. It's like I don't even have the money to go get a canvas and spend my time on something for free and send it off. I was even saying, like, I could do the painting, send them an image, and call it a day with me keeping the painting. And they seemed upset about it. And it's like, I had to tell them, I don't even have money to send off my commissions I need to send off right now. Like, I'm lucky that I have patrons that are like very understanding of what's happening in my life right now. And they're not on a rush. They've seen the work. They know I'm working on it. But, like, they have a lot of followers. I don't even know if they're watching this right now, but they were trying to use that as clout. And I'm like, I don't even know if I would get sales from that. I don't mind doing the painting, like, because it would get me exposure. Maybe something would come of it, but, like, there's no guarantee. I don't know if they're actually going to share it with their people or not. And I'm not trying to be rude, but, like, I said I'm sorry for what happened in their life, and they didn't even say thank you. They just seemed like I was the bad guy for not wanting to send them a painting for free. And I'm just like, dude, I don't know how I'm going to pay my bills soon. Like, if things don't change. So, like, how am I going to help you out for something for free? Like, no. And I know it's so strange. Still pay for it. It's not a TikTok shop sample. Not to be rude, that just doesn't sound very logical. Some people think when they get a lot of followers, like, that they're celebrities and I should know who they are. And or I just say this in general, like, you should know who they are, that they're of benefit to you. But it's really like, I don't even know if your followers would translate to sales. I don't even know if your followers would like me. Like, I don't even know if you would post my art to your page, even though you're saying you would. I don't know you. I don't trust that. And I usually do take a deposit, like 50%. And I even said, like, if you're willing to pay for shipping, I'll do it. I feel like that's pretty reasonable. And I didn't even get it, like, thank you. That's, like, really gracious of you. Because shipping's not even that much if it's a small painting. But I don't know. I think I might just, if they respond again, I might just be like, I'm sorry, I'm not interested. Well, thank you for having faith in that. But some people just don't really like art. I've even had some people tell me before that AI art is better than mine. So I laugh at that because I don't think it's true, but I know that my art's not for everyone, and that's okay. I don't love everybody's art either. I do enjoy it, but they don't understand that we use that money to buy the supplies that we barely keep a profit. Exactly. There was even somebody in my close-knit circle back home that was asking me for a painting. They found out that I was charging like $1,200 or something at the time, and they got a big fit, and we're like, I don't have the budget for that. And I'm like, okay, good luck. I mean, I don't know what to say other than that. Well, I was thinking the next time I make a business card, I might even put, like, bad reviews on it because I think that's so hilarious. Like, just say, this is how bad of an artist I am. But it's not true. Like, I don't believe it's true. So I think it's funny. You don't have the budget for people to not have the budget for it. Exactly. So when that person said that and I knew them on a personal level, I was like, that's really rude. I feel like that's not even a friend to be like, that's a little rich for my budget, because that's how she put it. I'm like, girl, if it's too rich for your budget, you don't have to say that. You can just go somewhere else. It just sounded very demeaning and condescending, like that I should charge less. And it's like, I've been doing this for a long time. I'm not going to charge less. Oh, thank you. Thank you for following me, Brianna. Thank you. I mean, I just really love painting, and I never really thought when I was younger that I would be a painter. I remember trying for the first time when I was like 8. No. Was I 8? Man, I'm like mixing memories together. I think I was maybe 8 or 10 or 11 or something. I don't remember. And I was like, let me try to paint something. Of course, I was painting from my head. I didn't have a reference. I was really young. And I was just like, this is horrible. I'm never doing this again. But then I did a paint by number, and I really liked that. And I really liked Bob Ross. And one of my favorite stories when I was younger was The Magic Paintbrush. And I can never find the book that I used to love reading, because they're all a little bit different, but it's the same story. Basically, being able to paint something into existence. So you're painting something, and then it becomes real. That's so cool to me, the idea of manifestation. Like, you're putting this meditation into your work, and then it becomes reality. That's always been so cool to me. I even had a character I used to draw all the time when I would watch Bob Ross when I was a kid, that was like Bob Ross, but like a cat. It was like an, what do you call it? Anthropomorphic cat that would be in like this white coat with an easel and a palette that would paint things that would come to life. I'd buy the whole Sleep Token collection had I had the money, because it's amazing. Oh, thank you. Thank you, guys. So I still believe that, like, everything that I'm painting, I'm putting my energy in it to make something more real. Does that make sense? Like, either I want it to be real, so I'm trying to manifest something, or my feelings are very real, so I'm painting them. And I feel a big, strong connection to Sleep Token. Like, I actually changed my bio on TikTok recently and put on there that my goal is to be an artist for music, which is so true. Because if Sleep Token ever decided they wanted a painter just to work for them and only paint them, I'd be that girl. I would totally do it. Like, I would love for that to be my job. And it's not even a job. I'm just like putting it out there because I would love that so much. They're my favorite band, and I have not felt like this about a band ever, really. Like, the closest I felt was in middle school when I loved the Cherry Poppin' Daddies, and they were my favorite band, and I knew everything about them. I don't know everything about Sleep Token. I haven't done a huge deep dive. I just don't feel like I have the time for that. But their music and what they've done has just been awesome. And I relate so much to their lyrics. I'm not saying all of them, because some of them I think allude to things that I don't have experience with, but oh my God, when I discovered them, they were just on 24/7. That's most of the time now too. It's funny because I've been manifesting I'd meet them and they'd want my oils. That would be so cool. Everything you make is unique. There's no other like it. Oh, thank you. I'd be their ritual oil lady. That would be cool. We've had this conversation before, but I felt the same way about 21 Pilots and lost my way with them. Now it's Sleep Token. Yeah, and somebody else was talking about 21 Pilots, and I am not familiar with them. I can't think of any songs. But yeah, it's crazy. Like, I remember when I first started listening to them, this looks so good in the thumbnail that you guys are seeing. It doesn't look that good in person. Maybe I'm just my own worst critic, but I think it looks better on the screen. And I'm like, do I make the whole thing in blue? I guess I can. I was kind of thinking I would leave some of it black, but he might look better blue. And I don't know what I'm going to do about this hood part because there's no hood in the original. Maybe I could do a crown here. Should I do a crown? Because in the Kiss painting, he's wearing like a crown, but it's like a laurel leaf thing. Is that right? Stressed out, probably. You'd have to play it, and then you'd be like, oh, yep. Or doubt has been trending. Like what? Yeah, like a king's crown. Like a gold crown. In the original painting, it's like he has leaves in a crown around his head, and you can't see his face. So I was thinking I could put a crown here, like a king's crown, in gold or red or something. Would the crown have the cards? Outline it in blue. Yes, a crown would be cool. We could make it kind of glow, maybe. That would be cool. I need it to stand out against what's here. So if I did do that, it would have to be like orange or red or gold or something up here. And I would have to try to find a way to see the crown from that angle so that I don't want to make it up how it looks. Yeah, so this is split. Is it split complementary that I'm working on? Or it might just be complementary colors because I'm doing blue and orange basically, and those are complementary colors. So they look good together because they're across from each other on the color wheel. Stella Wella, Stella girl, Stella, come here, pretty girl. My cat's out. Stella Lella. It caught my attention so fast with scrolling. This painting did? Thank you. Thank you guys so much for tapping the screen. I really appreciate it. And thank you for just chatting with me. I know usually I'm listening to music, but it's kind of nice to decompress and not listen to it and just chat about life and stuff. I do feel like I have a lot to say, and sometimes I just ramble. I never thought I would be a live streamer, to be honest. Orange and red. Oh, thank you. For the crown? Yeah, probably. Thank you for following me. Somebody just followed me, I think. Or did you unfollow me real quick? Because it showed somebody followed me. Ooh, my eye is twitching. Is this the right color? No, it needs to be darker. Because sometimes I have a lot to say and sometimes I don't. A lot of times I feel like I don't have too much to say and I'm relying on other people to say something. But this painting is easier for me to talk about because it really is a lot to do with my personal life. And feeling played, feeling like you're playing games, feeling like you're a part of something that's greater than you've ever known. It's intense. And at the same time, not knowing if you can trust it. Because trusting before has been painful. And then it helps me realize that I can relate to somebody else who's been through hell and back. And I think I mentioned this the other day, but it like I said, I made a playlist about this painting, and one of the songs that this reminds me of, or that inspires me to paint this, is I Will Follow You Into the Dark. The gold would look good, but the orange would make it look mysterious, but it'd draw you in. So I might do both. I might do a little bit of both. But yeah, I'll Follow You Into the Dark really is like the theme of this. and The Apparition, and there's another song that just came out by Leve that's called Silver Lining, and that song is all about being in love with somebody, and it's so innocent, but also you make jokes with each other that maybe aren't PC, maybe? Like, not PC, but I mean, maybe, but like, she says, when you go to hell, I'll go there with you too. Or I'll be there with you too. Like, that's the silver lining of joking around with somebody and being naughty with them. You can't jump on my oils, cat. So I do have a playlist, and it's on my Spotify. Maybe I can add it to my Linktree. Maybe I can do that right now, because I feel like I'm kind of taking a break anyway. My cat started jumping on stuff, so I'm like moving stuff around. So let me try to add it right now, because I started it. I don't know how many songs are on there just yet, but as I come across songs that seem to fit, I'm adding them to my situation. So I'm gonna end my live, I think, on YouTube and Twitch. Sorry, guys.